Welcome to your 2015 Cowboys ticket preview. In this video, we'll be reviewing the Cowboys home schedule, paying close attention to the cheapest ways to attend a game, and focusing in on the top matchups. We'll then walk through an interactive seating chart of Cowboys Stadium to find the cheapest tickets across all games, and also to point out some of the best places to sit for a Cowboys home game. The Cowboys own one of the NFL's most exciting home schedules in 2015. Besides for hosting the usual cast of NFC East rivals, they'll welcome both New York teams to Dallas. They'll host both of last year's Super Bowl participants. They have a Saturday night game, 2 Sunday night games, and the usual Thanksgiving tilt. The schedule opens up on a Sunday night on September 13th against the New York Giants, where the current get-in price is around $50. On October 11th and November 1st, the Patriots and Seahawks come to Dallas in the most exciting and expensive games of the season. The get-in price for both of these games is more than $100, and the Seahawks game is the most expensive game on the schedule. For less than $40, you'll have your choice of one of the last 3 games. On November 26th, the Thanksgiving game against the Panthers. On December 19th, the Saturday night game against the Jets. And then in the regular season finale on January 3rd, they'll host the rival Redskins, where the get-in price is around $30. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at ticket prices for the 2015 Cowboys schedule, let's take a look at those prices from a slightly different perspective. So instead of looking at a game-by-game basis, let's take a look at them on a location basis by using the Cowboys Stadium Map. So what we have open right now is the AT&T Stadium interactive seating chart. And this is a really powerful tool for finding the cheapest ticket prices all season long. We're going to proceed in this segment assuming that we don't know which game you want to attend. So we'll talk a little more generally. But if you do know which game you want to go to, we recommend pulling up the event schedule and then clicking your event from there. When you do, you'll also be using an interactive seating chart, but that chart will be loaded up with tickets and their prices. You'll be able to click on these to learn more about the seats, to see photos, and to read reviews. And you'll also be able to sort these tickets and filter these tickets. They can really drill down to what you're looking for. So if you do know which game you want to go to its tickets page, and you'll have the best experience. But if you don't know which game you want to go to, this is where this interactive seating chart is really powerful. So there's 2 main ways to explore this page. The first way is to use the list on the left side, and you can scroll through the different seating options. And when you do, the map will update based on location and ticket price. If you find something that's kind of interesting to you, you can go ahead and click on it, and then you can read more about those seats, or read reviews, or find tickets. But if you want to use the map directly, you'll see that it comes preloaded with these different cards that indicate the cheapest ticket price in that location all season long. So for instance, if you are looking to impress a guest at Cowboys Stadium sometime in 2015, but you just want to do it the cheapest way possible, you may be interested in looking at club seats, and you can go ahead and see that the cheapest club ticket all season is right around $160. Now, another way to use the map is to click one of the sections. So you may want to do this for one of 2 reasons. First, if you already have tickets in section 126, you can go ahead and click on it. You can learn more about the seats, you can see photos, and you can also read reviews and also find its seat score. What you can also do is, if you don't have tickets, but you were interested in sitting in 126 or surrounding seats, you can see that the surrounding seats are now highlighted, or similar seats are highlighted. So this will allow you to compare ticket prices, not just in section 126, but also in similar sections. So we can see that the cheapest ticket price in these similar lower level end zone sections is $78 when Texas Tech plays Baylor for a college football game at Cowboys Stadium. Now I want to talk about Cowboys Stadium from a little more kind of general perspective and make some recommendations on maybe where to sit. So the first thing to know about Cowboys Stadium is, if we hover over the club and premium seating, is that the club seating just dominates the best seats in the first 3 levels. It's basically all sideline sections in the lower 3 levels are club seating. So the issue with this is that club seating is really, really expensive for a Cowboys game. So if you're looking to get a great view of the video board, or if you want to sit at midfield, which is where I like to sit for NFL games, you're going to be looking at the 400 level. So there are some still really good seats here in the 400 level, but just know that in order to sit in a lower level location on the sideline, you're going to have to pay for club seats. So if that's a bother for you, then yeah, focus on these 400 level sections. I'll just click on one of them, and we can see that will highlight 408 through 417 on the south side and 438 through 447 on the north side. So we can compare ticket prices that way. The other thing that I want to point out at Cowboys Stadium is that you may be focusing in on a lot of these corner and end zone sections in these lower 3 levels. So these sections are going to have the worst views of the main video board. So if I open up 223 and take a look at the photo here, we can see that we have a head-on view of the small video board in the end zone, but we can't see the long video board that runs sideline to sideline. So just keep in mind that the end zone and corner sections won't have very good views of the video board, but these sideline sections, especially in the upper level, they definitely will. Now, the last thing before I wrap it up here is I'll talk about these standing room only sections on each side of the field, on the west side and on the east side. This is your most affordable way to get into Cowboys Stadium. It's also a great way to hang out with friends or to get a big group together. You won't have, like we said, good views of the video board that runs sideline to sideline, but we recommend getting to the stadium early, exploring, walking through if you can, and then eventually ending up in these SRO sections where you're going to have a pretty good view of the field, kind of like a video game view, but you're going to end up spending a lot less money than the rest of the people at the stadium. So now, having said that, there are a bunch of different seating options, both within the cards and on the map. So we recommend that you play around with those yourself by clicking around. You can read more ratings and reviews, get FAQs answered, and then explore the map in a few different ways as well. So I'll leave it there, but I will say that we didn't look at any specific games today, but throughout the season for the big matchups, so probably for the Seahawks game and for the Patriots game on October 11th, we're going to be taking a look specifically at that games to point out some of the best deals that you may have overlooked. So stick with us on our YouTube channel, and we'll bring you the best deals all season long from Cowboys Stadium.